How y'all doing today? Once again, I'd like to thank everybody, thank all my supporters, everybody who's been encouraging me throughout this whole process, you know, as I journey, as I deal with this stage 4 stomach cancer. It's been really rough, but I've been doing what I have to do to maintain a positive attitude, a positive outlook on this. Every day is not going to be easy, every day is not meant to be easy, but you got to keep it in your mind and just know that everything's going to be okay. You see behind me, I don't know if you can see it or not, I go with the philosophy that I'm going to survive this, I'm going to make it through. I'm going to talk a little bit about, some of the things that I have to go through, as I deal with this. As I mentioned before, when I was diagnosed with this, they put me out of work saying that I was a liability, that I couldn't work anymore. So that changed things a little bit. So I went from working and doing things on my own to having to depend on Social Security. And it's crazy because you work all your life, putting money into this pot, thinking that when something's happened to you that you're gonna be taken care of. I wish that was true because when you depend on Social Security, they put you in a position where it makes you depressed because now you have to wonder where all your means are gonna come from because you're still alive, so everything's still coming. Bills, everything is still piling up. So it gets to a point where you just gotta be like, you know what, God, it's in your hands. I'm not gonna allow these people to stress me out, to have me worried every single day about some crazy bills. I got my life, here I am fighting for my life, and here they are calling and calling and calling and calling. If you don't believe me, look, just take a look. Medical bills, this is all medical bills. Crazy, right? Now mind you, I have on Medicaid. I just got approved for that not too long ago. But I guess because of my situation, it's pretty basic. So I get pretty basic treatment. And I mean, my faith is totally in God. It has to be. All the stuff that they've been giving me has been causing more damage and more issues. Let me show you something. How would you feel if you got this? If they told you to take this? It's a scary thing just to know that something to come in this kind of package you have to put into your body. Can you see that? Craziness, right? I got stuff I have to take on a daily basis. I mean, every single day, stuff I have to take, a pile up. Is it working? Is it doing what it's supposed to be doing? I don't know. I got some more here. It's some fentanyl. I don't know if that's the stuff that they gave Michael Jackson. I don't know, but more chemicals on top of chemicals on top of chemicals on top of chemicals, and it's not supposed to affect you mentally. So I can never take for granted that I'm still here. I'm living life. I'm doing what I have to do to maintain. To make it through, because it is tough. Especially as a man. Society has taught us to. We got to be strong. We got to be firm. We got to take care of our families. We gotta endure a lot. Like people get the misconception, or people underestimate the fact that sometimes that men do have feelings. We go through the same emotions. But we're taught to suppress it, to keep it hard. Now, when you're used to doing all those things, when you're used to working, when you're used to providing, when you're used to doing all those things on your own, and then all of a sudden, all of that is taken away from you, it makes you feel weak, it makes you feel hopeless. Like, no, that's not me, you know. But on the flip side of things, me dealing with the situation now, I have to learn how to accept genuine people wanting to do things and wanting to assist me in genuine ways. And it's a hard thing to do. I'm learning, I'm growing. Going through this process is really opening up my eyes to to look at things from a whole bunch of different perspectives, a whole bunch of different aspects. And kind of get the understanding that people want to be there for you. But my thing is, I don't want to feel weak. I don't want to feel like I've been stripped of everything. Bad enough, I still, my face is naked, but that's little compared to everything else. So I just encourage you to enjoy life. I'm gonna keep saying it every single day because every single day we're granted life, we're granted another opportunity to make things right, to live life to the fullest. Do it, do it. I'm in a situation now where I want to do things, especially with my son, but I can't do. You know, just a few weeks ago, we went to the what was that? To the carnival, and I couldn't even get on any of the rides with them, because it's too much for me right now. It's too much for me to maintain. So it was hard for me to tell him no, I can't get on it. I mean, he understood, but at the same time, you still don't want to say no, especially when it comes to your child. So I love him to death. He's 12 years old, soon to be 13, and I want to be here for him. I want him to see me strong. I don't want him to see me weak. And this cancer is just it's really in the way. Of course, I'm gonna continue giving it all I got, but I can't allow it to beat me up. You know, regardless how I feel inside, regardless of all the pains that I'm going through. People tell me that I make it look easy. Trust me, it's not. It's really, really not. you know. But I gotta keep in the back of my mind that I will survive this. I'm gonna be okay. And I encourage everybody that's watching this, that's going through something, just know that you're gonna be alright. Sometimes you may have to activate your faith a little bit, you know. But once you put it out there, once you put it in the atmosphere, you gotta have the notion and you gotta believe that it's gonna be okay. Don't let doubt overtake you. Don't let fear overtake you. We're not meant to fear. Fear is not something that we was born with. So I'm gonna continue doing these videos and hopefully it reaches out to people. But it helps me. It's kind of a therapy for me. Me talking about it, being able to express myself, and dealing with this madness. It helps me to make it through. It gives me the motivation to keep on fighting, to continue. You know, Sooner or later, I pray to God that they remove my little port. I know it's coming soon. I believe it is. I'm gonna keep my faith up. And when that day comes, we all gonna celebrate and dance and and do whatever we gotta do. But we're gonna definitely celebrate. Every day. Matter of fact, every day is a celebration. So I like to thank y'all and continue to encourage you to live life, to be happy, to live, to love, and just to laugh.